Hello. Something that people don't really talk about, or at least if they do, I haven't come across it, is how amusing and almost funny it is that when you're living in this way and like growing in this way, you'll come across like some amazing, life-changing uh breakthrough. But then if you were like to sum it up, like what did you learn? It's the most basic thing that you've already been being told since you were like 5 years old. This is now you get to hear it for the first time and really hear it. I hesitate to say I had a vision, but as I was outside reading, I had whatever the opposite of anxiety is. Like when you have anxiety and you think like all the worst things happening, I had the opposite of that, where like this thought just came to me of like my future, and it was very crystal, like it was very clear. It was very like it was everything that like I would call success or like what I would want. And it became very straightforward how to attain that. Like there are very clear steps that like if you do this, this, and this, and these are all things that you can do. If you do all of those things, you are going to have the life you want. And all you have to do is do them. And like with anxiety, a lot of the time it's like over exaggerated and it's like not real, so you shouldn't be listening to it. But with this, it's all like I'm trying to find fault with the logic, and it makes complete sense. It's like this is very clearly all that needs to be done to find fulfillment and success on like the deepest level. And like I was sitting with that, and like it's weird because I wasn't coming to this like I should have been like jumping for joy, like oh my gosh, I just figured it out. But like there was almost like a trepidation to that. It was like almost like a whoa, 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 let's not get too crazy. And I was sitting with it, and I was like, why am I almost like, why am I not willing to like immediately run headfirst into that? And like as I was sitting with it, it just came that like it was just fear of the unknown. I didn't feel like I like if I follow these steps, yes, that will happen. And like even if that like everything works out and I have a much more fulfilling life than where I currently am, there's like fear of that. Like there's not like there is fear of like what if I'm wrong, but even more than that, it's like what if I'm right? It's like fear of a good thing happening, and that does not logically make sense. I don't know why that's happening. And I've known this forever. Like I think like I don't want to be that guy who's like deep down I always knew, but like it is like it always sounds like a cop out when you say that, but it is like there was a part of me that has known this forever. Like unspoken. Like even now, like I can feel like my voice is like a little shaky. My throat's a little shaky as I'm saying this because it's like because it's true. It's like fear of speaking the truth. Because like once it's out in the open, then it's there. Like then it becomes more real, other than just an unspoken thought in the back of your head. There's no reason not to act on this, other than illogical fear. The simplest lesson to learn: don't let fear rule your life. Don't let fear make your decisions for you. Stuff that every piece of media tells you. You've been being told it by your parents, by your teachers, by everyone forever. All you need to do is just give into the fear. Not give into it in the sense of don't go forward with your plans. Don't go forward with, like, don't back off because of the fear, but let the fear consume you as you do it. It feels like death. But once you're through that, you return to life, a new life, a new life. Sorry, but the tea that I'm drank today is more caffeine than I usually have. So I'm kind of really amped today. But it really is like, and I'm reading here with 1,000 Faces. That's one of the main things that they're going through. That you go to the underworld, you feel that death, you embody it, you see past the illusion, and then you return to life, changed, the new person, the hero. It feels very funny to be like, it's weird how everything that I see seems to apply to my life. As if, yeah, of course, because it's me. But man, it really, it's very beautiful how everything that is changing me is so, like, customized exactly to the way I need to hear it. Like, it couldn't be said a better way. I mean, because it's been said to me other ways for forever. That's something that I've noticed recently too, is that so many of these lessons I'm learning are things that I've heard in, like, the corniest, like, believe in yourself, woo-woo kind of stuff that you've heard since, like, pre-K. And now I'm hearing it again, and I think it's just that at a certain point, like, there's certain people that when you hear it from someone you respect, like someone that you trust and you believe, it immediately somehow then becomes more real. And once it becomes real, it becomes achievable, and then everything changes. Like, that's what I'm learning now, is I'm kind of like, as I'm learning, I'm cultivating resources of people I respect and people I believe, and, like, people that I consume what they produce. And I always can say, I can see you. I see the person behind you. I know who that person is. And if you're saying that's true, and I believe that you're telling the truth, that means that it probably is true, because we're very similar. We're the same. So it will work for me as well. And that sounds like kind of bad to say, that I guess because all of this has been said to me so many times before, does that mean that, like, I never really respected any of the people before? Maybe respect is too harsh of a word, but maybe trust. There is a more tangible trust, like, based on, sometimes you can just, like, look at someone, see into their eyes, and it, like, I don't know, I'm sure many of you have had that, where you see the person and it's like, their face doesn't change into yours, but there's, like, that thing happens. You see yourself, like, and not just like, wow, like, we're a lot alike. No, you see yourself, like, seeing yourself. And I wouldn't lie to myself. I would trust that the people, the me's that are teaching me, they also wouldn't want to lie to themselves. So we help each other. There is really something more special when you really can visualize that we're all the same person just helping ourselves. Like the ants that like stack on top of each other to get super high. Like it's all one, all for one. Like one living organism. I'm sure there is a word for that. But like truly, we become one. Like we are one individually, but together we can become one greater, more, a stronger one. Again, things that you've heard forever. Okay, I'm gonna go because the sun's going down and I still need to go bike to get my dinner. So I will leave you. Thank you for listening. Sorry that I'm so wired. But have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you. Peace. Have a great day.